What's going on, YouTube? In this video, we took this trailer from Harbor Freight for $399 and we turned it in to this awesome ATV Firewood trailer. And we're going to show you exactly how we did it. Right, buddy? Yeah. High five. Alright guys, so basically what we did is we went to Harbor Freight. We picked up this cargo trailer for $399. You can buy it. You just got to put it together. It's super easy. I'll show you how to do that next. Then we went to Lowe's. We picked up some pressure treated 2x4s as well as some pressure treated decking. And we went through and we made this the ultimate ATV Firewood trailer. This is going to make firewood great, isn't it, dude? Yeah. This would be perfect for trail cutting, anything. So we put little do-it-yourself chainsaw mounts. I even got Cam's steel in there, right, dude? We always need that. We got a spot for the big boy if we need that. And then the smaller ones up front here. There's even a spot for our tool bag. Yeah. For the chain and oil, for the bar and chain oil, the wrenches, as well as the gas tank. Alrighty, so let's go through. I'm gonna show you exactly how we built this. Let's do it. What's gonna be first is we're gonna install the decking. So for the deck boards, I just got regular 1x deck boards here, and that's gonna go on. And to support them, I've got pressure treated 2x4s that I'm gonna kind of play around with it. I'm gonna kind of build this as we go, but I've got a general idea how I'm gonna do it. To support the deck boards, I'm gonna rip down a 2x4 to place in there, and then also these gaps in between here and here, I'm gonna put in between there on those holes. The deck boards will just sit on this, and then it'll sit flush across all that. So.
Watch out!
All right, dude. So my thoughts are this one's up here.
Watch out!
I can't get this one back here because the bolt for the fender. So if I just undo that, we'll be able to get it through. All right. Through here, like there we go, dude. Look at that!
What?
Now I can pop it back on and then I'm done with it. Stay over here, honey.
Stay over here where Dad can see you.
Over those nuts.
Nice, Dad.
Same with these ones. Nice!
I need your hammer.
You need it?
Yeah.
No, you don't need the hammer because you're going to just start hitting the trailer.
No, I
These ones. Hold these on there. Yeah, that's important. So here's my thoughts, dude. So these are in between in these channels, spaced in there, and I'm gonna even space it just so the decking's supported here too. And then I think once we screw the decking, it's gonna push up against this between the decking and hold it in place. And then we'll carriage bolt it in a few places around the frame, and that'll hold the decking on. I think that's gonna work out pretty well, dude. All right, so I got these pieces all set in here, and they're just floating here. But that's my thought process is now I'm gonna put the decking boards on and screw those down. And by the time I screw them all on, these are gonna compress up against it. There's no way you can move front and back because these are stopping it. There's no way you can move side to side because these are gonna be fastened in. So, pretty really simple decking for this little utility trailer, and I think it's gonna work really well. So as for right now, I'm just gonna put full decking boards on, and I'm gonna extend the back a little bit, and then I'll put a straight edge on when they're all on and cut it at the same time. I'm gonna start with the center one and work my way out. Actually, I'll probably start the center one and then put side ones in as well, pressed up against the wheel wells, and then I'll evenly space two more between them. I'm used to pre-drilling, but they say these decking screws you don't have to, so we'll see.
It rolled.
Alright, so I'm securing the decking boards with just normal 2.5-inch deck screws. Exterior, obviously. And on the two outside boards, there was bolts on the trailer frame protruding up. So I just took a Forstner bit, marked where those were with a hammer. I just hammered down on them, flipped them over, and drilled just so it would sit flush. And then I just took two boards in between them and evenly spaced them on each side. There we go, dude.
The heck happened, Mom?
What do you mean?
Happened.
What happened? He
What?
caught it. I got
All right, climb up on there, dude.
down there, Manny?
Get up there, Manny Mo.
Happened. He caught it.
Caught it. Alrighty, guys, now that the deck's on, we're gonna start putting up the upright stakes to hold on the sides. Right, dude? So I've got just some 2x4s, that's what I'm using as the stakes. I got some carriage bolts. On the back, there's two pre-mounted holes.
Yeah, is this a tick?
No, it isn't.
What is it?
And that's what I'm going through, so I'm just gonna bolt them all on like this.
Mary Lou coming out?
Coming out, Manny Moo? Alright, and on the front, there's a pre-drilled one here, but you gotta drill your own here. So that's all I'm doing there. Alright, I got the stakes tightened down with the carriage bolts through bolted. So now I'm gonna cut some sides just out of the same decking at the same exact length as the decking. So 53.5, I'm gonna cut two of them for each side.
Cheese.
You guys are funny.
That's it here.
Alrighty guys, I got my helpers with me now, right? And I'm just doing the same thing, the same length stakes I'm gonna put in up here,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh. Cheese.
Cheese. Alrighty dude, we're gonna go for a ride in a minute, alright? Once I get this on. Alright, so now I'm gonna install these rails on the front of the trailer here on the inside of these side rails. I'm gonna use little spacers.
Huh?
Huh, honey? Alright, you guys ready? Pretty cool, huh? Alrighty guys, so I tied this together with some 2.5-inch screws to lock this all in place. And I'm also going to put some L brackets from the inside right now. Alright, here I'm just throwing together a little bit for the back of the trailer. It's basically going to be the same 2x4 stakes, except they're not really going to be stakes, they're just going to be to support these rails. And this is just regular 1-inch decking that's going to be lined up. And then I got some of these from Harbor Freight to fasten them from the top, and I kind of got an idea what I'm going to do with the bottom to keep that from, you know, dumping out. So I'll throw this together and then we'll get into that. Dude, check this out. Watch. Look at that, man. There we go, dude. Now we're ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Oh, we don't even have any stand there. Put that in the back.
Look at that. Oh, dude. Let's load it up, dude.
Alright, let's load it up, guys, and then we'll make more fire.
Oh. Check that out, dude. Alright guys, I just want to give you a quick overview without anything in it of how it all went together. So basically, these front chainsaw mounts, they're just made with fence pickets. Fence pickets are super cheap and they're pressure treated, so that worked out really good. It's just a block. It's two of them and then they're sandwiched in there for a space for the bar. So it's super basic. I just screwed them together there. And the bars are just on wood, so it's not going to ruin the chain or bar or anything.
I'm going to get another acorn there.
Oh, okay, dude. And then we got this front shelf here that I put the gas tank and our little tool bag. And that's just made out of some leftover decking from it that's just screwed into here. As far as mounting the big chainsaw, the bar is too big to mount like those ones. So I had to mount them to the side like that. And that worked out really well, actually. It's got the special handle on it. So that just wraps around there. And then I just made a little support for the bar. And it stays put pretty good right there. As far as the gate, it is pretty basic. I just picked these up from Harbor Freight. And they just come off like that. And then what I did, let me take it off quick. Oh. So I bought some lag screws and just screwed them up in there. And then I grinded them off so that they were, you know, the hex head was off of them. And then just screwed little holes into the decking to keep the bottom in place. So then those lag screws go into those holes and it works out pretty well. Yeah, there you go. I think pretty much covered everything. If you guys got any questions, just leave a comment down in the comment box and I'll get back to you. But if you guys build one for yourself, I'd love to see it, so shoot us an email. That'd be cool. But thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next video.